Hey, good morning. Once again, we are back with an episode of 3 with Lee. This is Donny Lee, Superintendent of Schools. And today we are at Milam Elementary, and we're with Mrs. Calloway and her class. And today we're going to be discussing something called Capturing Kids' Hearts. Many of us have heard of that, but exactly what is it? So, Ms. Calloway, what is Capturing Kids' Hearts?
Oh, it's the best program ever. We use it in every classroom from kinder through 5th grade. It's basically a platform that we start a foundation for conversations for positive culture, positive learning environments, and the students are actually empowered to embrace it on their own. So basically it bridges the gap between community outside of the school and community inside by showcasing ways that you can develop personal characteristics.
And that's very important to develop those personal characteristics, especially at their age in elementary.
Exactly.
And I see behind us we have something called the social contract. What is the social contract?
This is an agreement that we all commit to, students, teachers, and any visitors in the classroom, and we develop it in a democracy format. So basically, we all ask questions. What do we want to see in the classroom as far as behavior? How do we want to treat each other? And we develop these words that we're all going to agree to do so that whenever you walk into this room, this is the standard. And so you'll notice that anybody that walks in, including Dr. Lee, has come in to commit to the agreement that I'm going to be empathetic, I'm going to be a listener, I'm going to be respectful, and so on and so forth.
Absolutely. Love it. So walk us around the classroom and tell us what they're doing at each of their tables.
Well, right now they're working on their CKH board. So basically this is a conversation amongst each student per table, and they're agreeing to work on a word from our social contract that they say, hey, we're working on this because we're not excellent at this word, but we're actually good. And so the goal is to be honest people in the room. And so you might see words like no put downs. You might see words like be empathetic. So they're actually communicating that, hey, we're not perfect, but we're going to work on this.
Absolutely.
So,
yeah, I love that. And, you know, in this day and age with technology and cell phones, it's very difficult for our young kids to communicate effectively with each other.
Absolutely.
Look each other in the eye, handshake. So how does this curriculum of Capturing Kids' Hearts help our young kids communicate and talk with not only each other, but with adults?
Well, they're not going to be with us forever. So we have to start somewhere. I mean, even in kindergarten classrooms, they have to learn mannerisms. They have to learn how to communicate and, more importantly, how to collaborate. Because these are future scholars, these are future doctors, these are people that are going to be running businesses. And so we teach them this at an early age so that whenever they do get out of this classroom, even on a daily basis, they're actually learning how to affirm one another, how to be agreeable. And they do this now in a classroom format because they don't get many opportunities outside of this classroom, like you were saying. So this platform becomes normal. This is not something that they do that's like, hey, this is a special day. We're going to actually focus on CKH on this day. This is a routine. This is a culture.
Yeah, absolutely. And so it helps them how to not only interact with each other, but just learn how to treat each other with respect and dignity. So, class, do y'all enjoy Capturing Kids' Hearts? Yes, I can absolutely tell. Anything in closing with this, Ms. Calloway?
No, I'm just so honored to be a part of a group like this, one that's been through the Capturing Kids process. So I'm a 3rd grade teacher, so they've been a part of this since kindergarten. So when they come to me, saying an affirmation is nothing new. It's normal to them. So whenever I see it, I'm like, wow, there's an object of surprise. I'm like, y'all are actually empowered by this. So anyway, it's just good to see. I'm actually honored to continue it in an older grade level because now I'm going to see them in a secondary format and they're going to be doing it like it's normal and routine.
Well, thank you very much for sharing your class with us today and teaching us a little bit about Capturing Kids' Hearts.
Thank you for being here.
And as always, thank you again for joining us. And until next time, we'll see you with 3 with Lee in a few weeks.